Have you ever held your child close, looked into their eyes, and felt something deeper than love? A feeling so familiar as if you have known them before this life. Have you ever wondered how did this particular soul came into your life? Was it just by chance? Or is there a deeper spiritual reason behind it? The truth is, this is not an accident. Your child is your karma. What does it mean when I say your child is a karma? Are we paying for something? Are we being blessed? Or is there something even more divine? Let's deep dive into this. Let's explore how ancient law of karma governs relationships, how your child reflects your soul's journey, and why parenthood is the most powerful spiritual responsibility given to any human being. Whether your child brings joy or challenges, ease or pain, there is always a deeper purpose. You are not just raising a child, you're walking with a soul you have known before. A soul that has chosen you and whom you want to have chosen long ago. This journey isn't about judgment or guilt, it's about awareness, healing, and love. Because once you understand the deeper meaning of your child's presence in your life, everything begins to shift from confusion to clarity, from burden to blessings. Now, what karma really means? So many people hear word karma and immediately think of it as a punishment or something negative. But karma is not about revenge or sufferings. Karma is simply the law of cause and effect. Every thought we think, every word we speak, and every action we take creates an energy. And that energy must return to us in some form. Just as a seed once planted must eventually be a fruit, karma is not something outside of us. It is not a cosmic judgment handing out rewards or punishments. Karma is the result of your own past actions. It is your own soul teaching you through your own experiences. It is the love in disguise. It is the education and not the punishment. Just as we go to school to learn lessons through different subjects, our soul comes into life to learn lessons through experiences. Sometimes experiences are joyful, sometimes they are painful, but all are necessary for a soul's growth. Karma simply brings us the exact situations, people, relationships we need to evolve in this life. And among all these relationships, the bond between a parent and a child is one of the most intense and powerful karmic connections we can ever have on earth. In fact, it is often through family that karma returns most quickly and directly because it is here we are the most vulnerable, most open, and most emotionally involved. As we continue this journey together, keep this truth in your heart. Karma is not here to harm you, it is here to awaken you. And when your child enters your life, they carry with them a piece of their karmic story, waiting to unfold in the divine time. Now that we understand what karma is, let us go deeper and ask why certain souls become our children. Out of the billion souls in the universe, why does this particular one comes into your home, your arms, and your life? The soul that comes to you as your child is not random. It is a soul that you have been connected with before. Perhaps in this life or even in many other lifetimes in the past. It may have been your parent, your friend, your partner. In this life, they return in a different form with a different role. But the connection remains deeply karmic. This is why sometimes, even from birth, there is an instant recognition, a bond that feels older than time. Families are formed not just by blood, but by karma. In a family circle, karma plays out its most intense and personal way. That means the souls in your family, especially your children, are here to help you resolve your unfinished lessons. Some children are born to return your love. Some are here to test your patience. Some come to repay kindness. Others arrive to challenge you so you may grow. They have not come by chance, but by divine design. When you begin to see your child not just as your son or daughter, as a fellow soul on your journey with you, your approach to parenting transforms. It becomes less about control and more about spiritual partnership. Your child is here for a reason, and so you are. Most of us believe that as parents, we are here to teach our children, to guide them, protect them, and shape their lives. And that is true, but only a part of it is true. In a deeper view of karma and soul evolution, your child is also here to teach you. Parenthood is not just one-way journey. It is a sacred exchange between two souls. Often the very qualities your child brings into your life, whether it is their innocence, their creativity, or their challenges, mirror something within you. They reflect you, your own past actions, your inner patterns, or even your unhealed wounds. Your child becomes your mirror, helping you see the parts of yourself that still needs patience, love, and transformation. In this way, they are your guide just as much as you are theirs. You do not own your child. You're only a guardian for a time. Guide them, but let them walk their own path. This means you're not here to control their destiny, but to support it. You are not the author of their life. You are a loving chapter in their book. And while you may shape the early pages, they must write the rest with their own hands. At the same time, their presence gives you a chance to rise. Their love can heal your past. Their questions can expand your awareness. Their presence can soften your heart. So, friends, do not just ask, what should I teach my child? Instead, gently ask, what is my child here to teach me? And you walk together in a mutual learning. Karma begins to lift, and parenting becomes a path to spiritual awakening for both of you. Often, the very qualities your child brings into your life, whether it is their innocence, their creativity, or their challenges, mirror something within you. They reflect your own past, actions, your inner patterns, or even your unhealed wounds. Your child becomes your mirror, helping you to see the parts of yourself that still needs patience, love, and transformation. In this way, they are your guide just as much as you are theirs. You do not own your child. You're the only guardian for the time being. Guide them, but let them walk their own path. This means you are not here to control their destiny, but to support it. You're not the author of their life. You are a loving chapter in their book. And while you may shape the early pages, they must write the rest with their own hands. At the same time, their presence gives you a chance to rise. Their love can heal your past. Their questions can explain your awareness. So, friends, do not just ask, what should I teach my child? Instead, gently ask, what is my child here to teach me? When you walk together in a mutual learning, karma begins to lift. Karma can be changed not by regret or guilt, but by the right action in the present moment. This means that even if the past brought pain, the present can bring healing. You can break negative karmic patterns by choosing a correct response. Instead of reacting, try to pause, breathe, and respond with understanding. If harsh words arise, try silence. If judgment appears, try compassion. If fear shows up, try love. Your child gives you the opportunity to do things differently this time. Every act of patience, forgiveness, and conscious parenting rewrites the script of your shaped karma. It creates a new energy, one that uplifts both souls. Remember, karma is not fixed, and you can cross even the most difficult currents. So, whenever things feel intense between you and your child, see it not as a punishment, but as a chance to heal, to grow, and to finally free each other from the old chains. This is the silent miracle of karma transformed by love. There are times when a child is born with special needs, a chronic illness, or deep sensitivities that set them apart from others. As a parent, these can be incredibly challenging and emotional. You may ask, why did this happen to my child? Why me? But from the spiritual perspective, this situation is not a punishment. It is often a sign of a higher karmic role chosen by both souls before birth. Souls which choose a difficult life path, such as being born with disability, are often advanced souls seeking rapid spiritual evolution. They choose this path not in weakness, but with great courage and inner strength. And the parents who care for them are also very special souls, chosen to walk their sacred journey together. You are serving not a burden, but a blessing in disguise, a master soul who has come to awaken your heart. In these cases, your role is not only that of a caregiver, but also as a spiritual companion, helping this soul fulfill their deeper purpose on earth. The challenges you face may feel heavy at times, but they are filled with opportunities and unconditional love, patience, humanity, and grace. These children often radiate a quiet purity, a wisdom beyond their years, and a presence that can touch hearts in ways that words cannot. They remind us of what truly matters. Their life becomes a teaching not only for the parent, but for everyone who meets them. So, if you are blessed with such a child, know this: your soul and their soul chose each other for a divine reason. And every act of care, every tear, every smile shared between you is a part of a holy offering, healing karma and uplifting your journey together. As we come to the final understanding, let us now ask, what is the ultimate purpose of this karmic bond between parents and child? It is only to play roles, fulfill duties, and balance old debts? Or there is something more sacred hidden within this relationship? The truth is, karma is not the end. Liberation is. The purpose of life is not to stay stuck in karmic cycles, but to rise above them. And the most powerful way to do is with love. Not the love that clings, controls, or fears, but the love that is pure, selfless, and free. When we begin to love our children, not as our possessions, but as a divine soul entrusted to our care, we begin to dissolve karma. God is a real parent. You are a caretaker. Serve with devotion, but surrender with the detachment. This means we must learn to give without expecting, to guide without forcing, to love without holding on too tightly. True love uplifts the soul and allows it to fly. The more you live from this space of selfless service, the more peace you will feel within. And slowly, old karmic ties begin to loosen, making room for freedom, grace, and spiritual growth. When you see your child as a soul walking their own path, you also remember that, that you too are a soul learning to walk in light. Parenting then becomes not a duty, but a sacred journey where both souls help each other awaken to a higher truth. In this divine exchange, karma is no longer a chain, but a bridge leading both of you closer to God. Friends, if you have stayed with me until now, I want to thank you all with all my heart. You didn't just listen to words, you opened your heart to a deeper truth. You have taken the first step towards understanding the sacred meaning behind your relationship with your child. Thank you. Om Namah Shivaya.